This game does not look appealing. There's nothing in this game that I want to touch. Look at the gameplay. It looks subpar. It doesn't look good. So, we have a brand new shooter to talk about. This game is called Wild Assault. Now, this is going to be really different here, okay? You guys must listen to me here. What if I told you this is a anthro shooter? Now, you might ask yourself, Abel, what's an anthro shooter? This is a shooter that's themed around animals. Yes, you heard right, animals. And this is to be a PvP hero shooter tactical experience. Do you believe me? Well, hopefully you believe what's on screen. So, Wild Assault is looking to make noise sometime in the near future. Also, guys, we have beta details on this game right here, so you'll be able to play it soon. Now, mind you, it's only going to be for PC for the time being, but we'll get into the details later. But this shooter here, PvP, third-person shooter, I'm liking what I am seeing personally because it simply looks fun, right? It really looks fun. So I'm going to discuss some of the details about Wild Assault, and maybe this might be a game you'll get into. Now, if that sounds good, make sure that you give this video a big like. And also, if you care to stay up to date on all the shooter news and updates that you care about, consider subscribing today. Now you might ask yourself, Abel, what is this game? How do the devs describe this game, Wild Assault? And I am glad you asked, my furry friend. We are going to read the Steam page description, and it reads as follows. Wild Assault is a third-person PvP shooter aiming to deliver a thrilling anthro warfare experience with intense combat atmosphere, exhilarating firearm shooting, and unique character abilities. Anthropomorphic animals from around the world roam between battlefields, each seeking their own. Now, I'm not even going to lie to you. That was one of the most disgusting descriptions I ever heard for a shooter ever. Each trying to seek their own. Like, come on, guys. Come on. But that is what it is. It's a third-person PvP hero shooter with some tactical elements. And this is actually per their Steam page. They're actually going with this tactical approach here. So, yeah, guys, here's my thoughts on what's going on with Wild Assault right now. Wild Assault looks fun. It looks like it could be something that has a promising future to a certain demographic of people, right? That's all fine and good. Me personally, I like the third-person aspect because, let's be honest, we haven't seen a third-person shooter in like forever, so you know I'm going to give this one a go. And also, I kind of like the theme. I think the theme is cool as well. We don't have to always be so serious about our games and be pro-military, military, even though I love military shooters. But it's good to switch it up and see something different out there. And Wild Assault is something that I care to showcase to you guys. Now, mind you, this sort of plays like a Battlefield-esque experience from what I see in like domination type game modes. You know what I mean? There's classes in the game as well. We have sniper, scout, medic, expert. These are just various classes that you can find within the game. And as you can see, you can play as various animals within the game as well. And I think actually that's really dope. I actually think that's really cool. Now, I already know some people are going to judge a book by its cover here. You might look at this and say, this game does not look appealing. There's nothing in this game that I want to touch. Look at the gameplay. It looks subpar. It doesn't look good. But just slow your horses there. We might have something that's promising here. You know what I mean? There might be something that we could all take away and have a good time with. Now, there's definitely going to be something that we have to worry about, and that's going to be on the front of gameplay. You guys already know me. Huge stickler for gameplay. I love gameplay. Gameplay is everything because if you're not having good gameplay within your game, how are you supposed to keep the retention of the people? How are you supposed to keep your game going? How are you supposed to have people talk and brag with their other friends saying, hey, Wild Assault is good. This game has good gameplay. It's addicting. It's fun, so on and so forth. So gameplay is everything. I don't know if we nail everything in that factor. Now, I have seen other content creators play this game. I also have seen the Wild Assault trailers that they have been displaying and things of that nature. Now, personally, I have not touched this title yet. I soon will have the privilege within the upcoming beta. And yes, you heard correctly. There is going to be a beta for this game. It's going to be July 31st to August the 5th, guys. So I'll have the links down in the description below for you to check out. And then you see on the Twitter page here too, they boast this game as being tactical. Now, I don't know how tactical we get within Wild Assault, but they said tactical, so we're going to have to roll with it. Now, with that said, again, gameplay is going to be everything. We got to see how solid this experience is here. And if it isn't, this title's going to fall to the wayside and nobody's going to think nothing about it. Now, life expectancy, sustainability for Wild Assault. Can we see something special here? I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm not going to promise nothing here because there's been plenty of shooters in the past that I felt personally would do well that just straight up died. Okay, so I'm not going to say that we're going to do well here. I'm not going to say we're going to thrive. I'm just going to let the people decide. But you already know me. I'm going to decide personally for myself and my community if the game's any good on the fun factor front, the gameplay front, the core foundations of a shooter, right? I'm going to go off of that. Now, business-wise, how they market this and how they get the game out there and player interest, that's going to come with time. Now, I see that this game could have potential to do so, but again, we always use the P word here, potential. But honestly, I love pushing P. I like potential. I'm a positive guy. You know what I mean? I like potential. But that's all we have here is potential. We got to see what happens with this title here. Are the people really going to lean in towards it? And let's be honest here, this game was really underground. I actually found this just through accident, just scrolling around, I think on Twitter or I was on YouTube one day and I was just like, wait, what is this shooter? Third person, different type of look. We got the anthro animals here and things like that. It looked different enough and it looked pretty cool. So now here we are, me making a video on Wild Assault. I don't know. The game looks okay. It looks like it could be a fun time. Again, I will be in that beta playing it, letting you guys know what's up. But listen, man. What do you guys feel at home? Wild Assault, something interesting, something not interesting? Tell me what you think. And also, if you did not check out my last video, be sure to click here and I'll be sure to see you there.